Welcome back to Metaloop. Here's a recut video of the 2011 Mini Cooper S. This video is just the oil change. I hope you enjoy it. The latch for the hood is located here, and we're just going to pull that now. The hood latch on the Mini is a little bit off to the side. You reach underneath, you push up. We're going to remove the oil cap. Since the Mini is a front-wheel drive car, we're going to pull the e-brake. The e-brake will hold the back tires in place. And for added safety, we'll put wheel chocks in the back of the wheel. And the other side as well. And we'll line up the jack on the jack plate right here. And we'll get it to fit right on it. And now that the car is jacked up, we'll pick a point on the frame to put the jack stand. And you'll see that point on the frame right here. And we'll lower the car onto the jack stand. The location of the oil pan drain bolt is located right here. You can see it right there. We're going to take our 8mm hex. Just going to break it loose and then do the rest by hand. Inside of the oil filter kit is a new crush washer for the oil drain plug. And we'll put the plug back in. First we'll get the drain plug hand tight, and then we'll torque to 22 foot-pounds. For the rest of the steps, we can lower the car. And the second one. The oil filter is a little hard to get to. You have to remove the coolant reservoir, and it's tucked underneath right over here. We'll get started first by removing the coolant reservoir. So we're just moving it to the side like this so that we can get a little bit of space underneath. We're going to take a 27mm oil filter socket from Gear Wrench, and we're going to put it on a 9-inch wobble so that we can get the angle that we need. First thing we'll do is we'll fish this on to the filter housing, and then we'll put the ratchet on. Okay, and now we're going to change the oil filter element, so we'll put that to the side. The new filter is here, and just to show you, the official BMW Group oil filter comes with a new crush washer for the oil plug. This is the old one. Here's the new gasket, and we'll take that out. So we'll remove the old gasket by just using a pick tool, and we'll put the new one on. You'll want to get it right in this groove over here. You should rub a little bit of oil onto the gasket. That helps it seal. The filter element should go on either direction. I like the logo facing up, and it should go on with a click. So we're just going to go in reverse order to get the housing back on. First, we'll get it on as hand tight as possible. Then we'll fish the socket back onto the housing. And for the sake of completeness, we will torque the housing down to 18 foot-pounds, as recommended in the manual. And now we'll get the coolant reservoir back on. You'll see this little plastic connector here, and below you'll see where it fits. So that's the most important thing to get back on. And now that the reservoir is back on, we'll just tighten this T25 Torx down. And now we're ready for the oil. So the specs say 4.4 quarts. We're going to start with 4 quarts and then check the engine by firing it up and seeing what the level looks like. Okay, and that's 4 quarts, and we'll start the engine up and check the level from there. And we'll let the engine run for about a minute or so that the new oil filter can have oil primed through it. And once that happens, we'll shut the car off and check the oil level. And now that the oil has settled after turning off the engine, we're going to check the oil level and fill it the rest of the way. It looks like the oil is right about here. I know that the specs say 4.4 quarts, but I don't like pushing all the way up to the full line. We'll call it a day there. I'm Alan, and this is Metaloop. Thanks for watching.